Hi everyone, here is English for All, and we have prepared two video presentations for you where you can learn about past simple, past indefinite, and different types of buildings where people can live, work or study. So you see, we have a lot of work to do today. Don't click your channel and don't waste your time. Let's get started. So here in this video episode, we continue talking about past simple or past indefinite. We have made part 2 where we can share information how to construct or build other types of sentences, including words and different markers. I think it will help you fix your knowledge. And we have a new quiz for you to do that, so be attentive and good luck. In this video, we are going to talk with you about past simple or past indefinite, as people call it. Let's take a look at some rules we use, and let's remember that sometimes we use past simple when we talk about past experience. So let's go ahead. The question we want to talk today is how to build or how to construct negative sentences. We use different subjects. Firstly, I say, for example, I did not, or a short form is didn't. I did not play, or I didn't play. You did not. You did not dance, or you didn't dance. He did not, or he didn't use. She did not, or she didn't believe. It did not. It didn't work. We did not. We didn't present. You did not. You didn't jump. They did not create. Now you repeat after me. I didn't play. You didn't dance. He didn't use. She didn't believe. It didn't work. We didn't present. You didn't jump. And they didn't create. Now you look attentively. Let's translate. Here, in this video presentation slide, you will see some words and phrases in Ukrainian, and you have to translate them into English. For example, I didn't play. You didn't dance. He didn't use. She didn't believe. It didn't work. We didn't present. You didn't jump. They didn't create. Now let's take a look at the question. Why don't we use ed or the second form in negative sentences in past simple? Ed is not used in negative sentences in past simple because you use didn't or did not, and they indicate past. Let's compare some examples with positive and negative sentences. I played tennis. You didn't play tennis. One more example. I went to the shop. You didn't go to the shop. here we go. Now let's talk about irregular verbs. How negative forms work with irregular verbs. You will be surprised, but they work the same. After subject we use did not or didn't, and then we say, for example, a verb. I didn't buy. Or you didn't have. He didn't catch. She didn't know. It didn't make. We didn't win. You didn't write. And they didn't read. Now you repeat. I didn't buy. You didn't have. He didn't catch. She didn't know. It didn't make. We didn't win. You didn't write. They didn't read. Now you look attentively. So here we go. Let's take a look at the slide and translate. I didn't buy. You didn't have. He didn't catch. She didn't know. It didn't make. We didn't win. They didn't write. And they didn't read. Let's take a look at error correction part. In error correction part, you will see one sentence. Look at it attentively and try to find a mistake. The mistake is that in this sentence we don't use go because we have past simple. The correct way to say this sentence is she went shopping 3 days ago. Let's try one more. The mistake here is that we didn't use don't. After he in past simple in negative sentences we say didn't. So the correct option could be like that. He didn't like eating broccoli when he was 10. And try one more again. If you remember, buy is an irregular verb. It's not used with ed ending. We use it with the second form. She bought this book yesterday. Thank you for watching the presentation about past simple. In this video episode, we are going to take a look with you at different types of buildings where people can live, work or study. So in these buildings, we will talk with you about some information that can be helpful when you describe these buildings and when you describe space in them. Are you ready and interested? If yes, our next video presentation may help you. In this video presentation, we will take a look with you at describing dwelling, accommodation, or different types of buildings. That is part 2. The question today is, what does reside mean? Reside is a verb. We mean and use it for talking about living in a particular place. For example, she resides at 45 Oak Avenue. In other words, she lives at 45 Oak Avenue. Let's take a look with you at different types of buildings where people can live, work, or study. Residential. Residential. Educational. Educational. Storage. Storage. Business. Business. So now you look at the pictures and describe where people live or work. Where does he live? You can say, I guess. I guess he lives in a residential building. So here we go. Where does he work? He works in the educational building. Where do they work? They work in a storage building. Where does he work? He works in a business building. Now how to describe? We use different words to describe buildings. We can say spacious, cramped, well furnished, or renovated. Now you look attentively. Look at the pictures and describe places. How do you describe this place? This space is spacious. Or we can say this office is spacious. Look at the building where she works. Where does she work? How can you describe space around her? We say cramped. She works in the cramped office. So what building or place he works? This place can be described as well furnished. So I can say he works in the well-furnished office. And where does he work? This space is renovated. I could say he works in the renovated office. What's the difference between antique and ancient? Antique, it's old and valuable, but ancient belongs to a period in history that is thousands of years in the past. The second difference is between rich and luxurious. Rich with a lot of money. Luxurious, it's comfortable with a lot of expensive things. Thank you very much for watching Describing Dwelling Part 2. Let's speak about the results we have today. Today we have chatted with you about different knowledge connected with vocabulary and different types of buildings or accommodation. And the most important part is past simple or past indefinite, where you have learned how to construct negative and positive sentences. So you see, we've done a lot of work. I wish you good luck, take care, keep studying English, and goodbye.